When you board an aircraft, you're warmly greeted by the flight attendants or the cabin crew, as we call them here in the UK. But beyond the service with a smile, there's a question that often sparks debate. Are flight attendants overpaid or underpaid? In this video, we'll explore the demands of their job, the compensation they receive, and how their pay compares to other professions. Before we begin, if you're a flight attendant or if you've previously been one, post a comment below with your thoughts and reactions to this video. Share your knowledge and experience with those who are thinking of applying for such a position. To those with no knowledge of aviation, flight attendants are often viewed as simply serving drinks, providing meals, and demonstrating safety procedures. However, this perception is far from reality. The role is physically and mentally demanding, with significant responsibilities that often go unnoticed. These professionals are trained in emergency procedures, first aid, and even self-defense. They handle difficult passengers, manage medical emergencies, and in the rare event of a crisis, they're responsible for the safety of every person on board. Additionally, flight attendants deal with irregular hours, jet lag, and long periods away from home. They work in a confined space at 35,000 feet, often dealing with turbulence and other in-flight challenges. The combination of these factors contributes to the argument that they deserve every penny they earn, if not more. Now, let's talk numbers. According to industry reports, the average annual salary for a flight attendant in the UK ranges from £18,000 to £25,000 for newcomers, with experienced professionals earning up to £40,000. In the United States, the average is slightly higher, with earnings ranging from £50,000 to £70,000 per year. At first glance, these figures may seem reasonable, especially when considering the travel perks and the possibility of staying in different cities or even countries. But when we break down the actual hours worked, including the preparation time before flights and the time spent in layovers, the pay can appear less impressive. Critics argue that flight attendants are overpaid for what is perceived as a service job. They point out that many other service roles, such as those in hospitality or retail, offer far lower wages without the added benefits. However, this comparison fails to consider the unique pressures and responsibilities flight attendants face. The airline industry is highly competitive, and many flight attendants are employed on a contract basis with limited job security. During the COVID-19 pandemic, for instance, thousands of flight attendants worldwide were furloughed or laid off, highlighting the volatility of the profession. Comparing their salaries to other safety-critical professions, such as emergency medical technicians, EMTs, or police officers, raises further questions. While these jobs also involve significant risk and responsibility, they often pay less than what many flight attendants earn. But does this make flight attendants overpaid? Or does it highlight the undervaluation of other essential workers? The pay scale for flight attendants varies widely, depending on the airline, the country, and the seniority of the attendant. Those working for low-cost carriers typically earn less than their counterparts at major airlines, despite performing similar duties. This disparity raises another point of contention. Should there be more standardized pay across the industry to reflect the high level of training and responsibility required? So, whether flight attendants are overpaid or underpaid is a matter of perspective. For some, the benefits and salaries seem more than adequate, especially considering the perceived glamour of the job. For others, the pay does not sufficiently reflect the demands, risks, and responsibilities that come with ensuring the safety and comfort of hundreds of passengers on every flight. Ultimately, the debate continues, but one thing is clear: flight attendants play a crucial role in our air travel experience, and their compensation should reflect the true value they bring to this essential industry.